This is Smallzy Surgery.
The one and only Becky Hill.
What's up? I'm Becky Hill. Cause we got so much history every time. Our heart goes crazy what love can do. You're listening to Smallzy on Nova.
Becky Hill's on the show, everybody. Welcome her.
Hi. Thank you for having me back.
You are always welcome. I love the hell out of you. It's so great to see you. You're in sunny San Diego at the moment. Yes, what's happening there?
I'm on another tour.
Okay.
Another state, another tour. I'm doing my American tour. I've just come off my UK sold out arena tour, and now we are heading into the American tour. So tonight is the first night.
Yes.
So I'm a bit nervous, but I'm excited. I'm very excited.
How many nights away from home are you, like, because you're going to be here at the end of the year and the start of January. Like, are you going to be spending much time? Do you get to go home, or are you literally on the road? The life of an artist is she never really sleeps in her own bed.
Yeah, no, it's a pointless mortgage payment, if anything. I had about 6 weeks at home before the arenas started. Then the arenas happened, and then I had about 10 days. And then we came out here, and this is about 2.5 weeks. And then I'll have a couple of weeks. Then it's Christmas, so I'll go back and see my family. And then I'll leave just after Boxing Day and come and see you guys.
We're very much looking forward to having you back in Australia.
I'm very excited to be back.
You did mention Christmas. Are you a all-in Christmas girly, or are you a bit Grinchy? How does Becky Hill celebrate the most wonderful time of the year?
I try and give my very dysfunctional family the most normal version of Christmas that I possibly can, as I think most of us do.
Very relatable.
But yeah,
you're very relatable. Yeah.
Well, because I'm one of 5, and there's 2 on my mum's side and 2 on my dad's side.
Okay.
And this is the first year that I'm having all 5 of us in one house for Christmas.
This sounds
so I've rented.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've rented a little house up in the middle of the UK somewhere, and I'm going to take everybody away, and hopefully it is in the middle of nowhere so nobody can hear us arguing.
I'm anxious for you. That's all I'm going to say.
It's all right. Family, everyone's like it.
Absolutely. You are going to be here. You're going to be doing a New Year's Eve show here in Australia, and then you got your own headline shows in Melbourne and Sydney. LiveNation.com.au. You're doing Melbourne January 7, Sydney January 8.
Thank you.
Pack your Factor 50, because she shall burn. It's going to be a very hot time of the year.
I hope so. I need some relief from the English winter.
Yeah.
So I am very excited to come over and get a little bit of a tan when I will probably be quite translucent at that time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, I've got a segment that I specifically came up for you. Are you ready? The segment.
Okay.
The segment is called "Let's Get Into Becky's Business." And then I was gonna get an overture, but I haven't done that yet. But we're gonna work on one of those, okay? Lightning round of questions to get into Becky's business. How many bags do you travel the world with?
One massive suitcase that's usually over 30 kilograms and one handbag that I can put over my shoulder and keep everything in.
This is low key. I was expecting many more bags.
I cannot stand the sound of suitcase wheels rolling behind me. It is one of my biggest annoyances in life, and one that I've had to get over quite quickly. So I tend to only have one suitcase.
You know what?
That's
You know what my trigger is like waiting for that person at the luggage carousel that has like 3 bags and 2 out of the 3 have come out. I'm just like, fuck it, leave it behind. I have to beat the crowd. I have to beat the crowd out of this airport. I do not want to get stuck in the car park getting out. You played a whole bunch of shows over your career. You'll be here playing shows in Australia. I'm talking like Ibiza pool parties, club gigs. I would like to know the craziest thing you've seen looking out into the crowd while performing.
Oh, prepare yourself. There's 2.
Okay.
There's one really disgusting one and one really wholesome one.
Give me the disgusting.
So I'll start with the disgusting and I'll end with something that brings the tone up a little bit. I was playing Ibiza Rocks and all of a sudden I could see out of the corner of my eye that people started splashing quite a lot. and it was because there were two people having intercourse in the pool while I was serenading them.
Yeah. Do you remember what you were serenading? Was it a love-making song? What was the BPM?
I don't know, but if there is a child, I hope they call it Becky.
Absolutely. And then the wholesome one?
Yeah, I did a uni gig. We're going back like 10 years ago now. And there was a guy there was a student in a wheelchair, and he was quite far back, and about 4 or 5 students picked up the wheelchair to put him on their shoulders.
Okay.
And it was all consensual.
Yeah.
But it was like a shoulder lift, and it was really beautiful. This guy was having the time of his life.
That's nice. I like that. That's nice. Last one in my Becky's Business quiz. You posted this on your TikTok. For people who haven't seen, this is you walking down a street, and then there's a trucker listening.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. You're walking down the street, and then there's a guy in a truck blasting your song. This is the video.
My song! That's my tune! Yes,
I love that. That could have gone one of two ways. Either I don't know who you are, or that you're like, he said, Becky Hill, which is great. My question was going to be, weirdest place you've been recognised.
Oh, okay. Here's one for you.
Yep.
On the plane over here, there was a guy who was part of the flight attendant team. And he came up to me at the end of the flight and was like, I'm such a big fan. I was your artist liaison at Boardmasters Festival. I also came to your Exeter show on your arena tour.
Yeah.
And now here I am flying you to San Diego. And I said to him, oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? How long are you in San Diego for? He was like, 2 days. I was like, do you want to come? He was like, yeah. I was like, how many people do you want guest list? And he put, there's 12 of us. So I know that tonight there's going to be the entire flight attendant crew from British Airways coming to the show.
And you know what? I love that he actually said, can you put 12 people on the guest list? And normally...
He was very coy. He was very coy about it.
I would be like, oh, maybe one... Maybe 2. I love these like 12.
He did say,
12, Becky,
bless him.
I need 12 on the guest
like, how
list.
many? So I was like, oh, fuck it. Come along.
They are going to have the time of their life.
I hope so.
Hopefully he also upgraded you to first class. You will be here in Australia, December, livenation.com.au for the solo shows that you're doing in Melbourne and Sydney, and then you're also doing a couple of festivals as well. Have a wonderful Christmas, and I'll see you.
Thank you, you too.
In 2025. I'm very excited.
Smallsy, thank you for having me on. It's gorgeous to see you as always. And you have a lovely Christmas too, and I'm sending you lots of love from San Diego.
You're listening to the Smallsy Surgery Podcast.
Hear more from Smallsy live weeknights from 8.
Only on Nova.